Hey, relax. Enjoy yourself. Dr. Miller here with the video about... so, many times... This is a ramble, by the way, so maybe you're not interested already. But many times, I've been doing diet consulting for a very, very long time now. And if you're interested in diet consulting, let me know. And personal training too, remote coaching. Love doing it. If you have a gym you don't do with, let me know. We can figure that. Or if you just need some guidance, happy to help. Just shoot me a message and I'll show you how to get started on that. But anyway, and by the way, since I'm advertising stuff, subscribe to my channel too. And you can wait to see if you like this video first before you can make that kind of commitment. As always, smack the bell because that's important apparently. Okay. Because we gotta get the 1,000 subs. Remember, we're doing it together, even though you really don't get much out of it other than me talking at you more. Maybe that's valuable to you. Okay, so I appreciate the sub. All right, back to this. So what am I talking about today? Feasting. What the heck is that? So I think, but we all know what a feast is, right? But in our modern world, and our focus and concern over weight loss many times and health, I think we've lost the art of feasting. I'm not talking about binging, okay? Now, you might overeat when you feast, but binging would be, I would classify more as like you go home after work and you pound it, you pound the pantry into oblivion every night, okay? Feasting, though, is a planned big deal, right? It could be somebody's birthday. It could be Christmas. It could be Thanksgiving, right? It could be something important to your family or to your friends. It could be a celebration. It could be a vacation, right? It's okay, and this is going to sound really strange, but I think in our hyper-focused world of trying to be clean all the time and eat clean all the time and be perfect in the dietary sense, that we've lost the ability to enjoy food. I put up a video about enjoying taste again, recapturing like taste, and how good tasting food could be a way of losing weight. I mean, if you have food that really satisfies you when you eat, then I understand it's like, well, I eat good tasting food and I shovel it in. If you've really had really good food, something that really tastes great, I mean, a lot of times it's like you enjoy it, you slow down, and then you realize, hey, I'm full. I gotta be honest with you, sometimes when I eat really, really good tasting food, I'm kind of bummed. Not because it didn't taste good, because I'm like, I'm really full and I really didn't get the volume in. You know what I mean? I was hoping for some volume here. And so, don't underestimate that. We've lost that in our modern, culture and our supplemented food and our space food and everything else. Everything's out of a tube and out of a wrapper. And again, I like tube and wrapper food too, but we've lost connection with what food is supposed to be enjoyable. And so, what I just want to talk about here is enjoy feasting. I work with clients many times and they go on vacation and even on a cut sometimes, if they're trying to lose weight, it's like, what do I do? And I try to, my response typically is enjoy the big meals, enjoy those special meals. I use a term called the balance, capital T, capital B, the balance. Okay. And the idea is that you go enjoy yourself and then you just balance it out with some approaches that can help. So one would be like compensating while you're on the trip. So the meals that are not celebratory and feast-like, make them lean. If you have Thanksgiving, right? Eat small meals before you have Thanksgiving. I mean, and then enjoy Thanksgiving. And if you like stuffing, and I do, and I've hurt myself a lot on Thanksgiving. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm really okay with it. And I'm gonna hurt myself probably this year too. I love Thanksgiving. It's a feast. Enjoy it, right? And that doesn't mean I'm trying to hurt myself, but if I want pumpkin pie and I've already stuffed myself full of stuffing and turkey, then I'm going to have some pumpkin pie. It's a feast. Now, am I going to do that the day after? No. In fact, maybe even the day of, I'll go for a walk after, right? These are things that you're just compensating for enjoying the food, but you're not cutting the enjoyment of food. Okay. Again, I want to make sure I differentiate binging, like everyday binging. I have trouble on the weekend binging kind of thing or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about feasts, enjoyable times that you look forward to. And those things have been planned and it's with family or friends. And man, when you get there, enjoy the meal, enjoy every bit of it. Don't hold back. Like I'm not saying a binge mindset, but if you want to enjoy the food, enjoy the people, enjoy it. Right. And that sounds weird. Like, and it's like, well, of course I'm going to enjoy it. But a lot of times we feel guilty or we hold back. Don't do that. Enjoy every bit of it. Now, again, the compensation day of is eat lean meals. And then the day after, have a plan. So the day after the feast, Again, this is not the yo-yo dieting binge cycle where you binge and then you try to make up for the next day. I'm talking about a legitimate feast. The next day now, you're not going to do that again, right? You're going to go back to your normal dietary practice, okay? And maybe even have a little bit of a leaner day. You're not making up for the past day, but you probably are full anyway. You know, have a little bit more protein. Like I'm going to use Thanksgiving example. Have some turkey. Have some of those, vegetables that maybe you didn't go for as much in the feast because you're trying to pound the sweet potatoes or whatever. But enjoy those get those foods back in your diet. Get some activity in the day after, even if it's a walk, right? And walk away from that feast going, man, I can't wait till we do that again, right? So I just wanted to put a video out there. I think, again, we've just lost the ability to just be grateful. Right? Just be grateful for the food in front of you and the people around you. Enjoy them, right? Enjoy the company, enjoy the food, have a great time. You know, if it's your kid's birthday or your little brother's birthday or your nephew's birthday, and it's you like all those people, you like your nephew. I hope you like your kids and your brother. But I mean, assuming that, or it's a friend even that you celebrate with them all the time. I mean, somebody you haven't seen, man, have a great time with that. The part that's important, like with, the holiday bloat, for example, is, you have a plan after. I know we're like the time I'm recording this, we're not really close to any holidays, but it just kind of hit me the other day is that I'm working with clients for a long time. And maybe I'm guilty of this as a diet coach too, and I try not to do this because I don't think it's realistic long-term, is to make this such a restricted approach in your mindset that you can't just enjoy food, right? And that's not realistic, nor is it fun. I know there's some people that can do that, but they're more athletes and maybe and that's fine if you like to, but it's a very small percentage. Most people at least want to enjoy major events, major holidays, feasts. And so my encouragement to you is go for it. Like, no holds barred, have a great time, enjoy it, okay? And then compensate around it. And those aren't real arduous things. Those aren't heavy things to do. Like this is not like go on some crazy diet. It's just, hey, take it easy the day before you have the feast, or if it's going to be a feasting weekend, well, pick the pockets that aren't going to be big meals and lean down, right? Protein up, veggies up, right? And once in a while I'll tell people, just go for the fruit, the vegetables, and the protein with the meals. And it depends on the person, but even then, if you do a good job of maintaining your body weight and you're active, don't even worry about that in a feast. Like if you're like, dude, I'm going to go for that stuffing, I don't want any turkey. Like I remember being a kid, right? And I still, to be honest with you, I like turkey now more than I used to. So I usually go for the turkey, which is a death sentence for trying to enjoy lots of food because it's protein, right? But if you're like, hey, I'm going to load up on all the non-protein vegetable things in this feast, man, go for it. Enjoy it. Okay? You have my permission. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Okay? That's, unless for some reason you physically cannot, clinically, you have a clinical condition that will not allow you to feast, I say feast, and feast magnificently, right? Feast all out. Feast with nothing holding back. And then the next day, back on plan, clear the bloat. Bloat comes off clearly. If you've worked with me before, I say this all the time. Bloat comes on quickly, but it comes off just as fast if you deal with it promptly. So what that means is good news. You can enjoy feasts. You can enjoy special meals and time with people. And if you're of age and you enjoy adult beverage, which causes bloat like crazy, but if you enjoy it once in a while, enjoy it, man. And then the next day, get back on plan, clear the bloat. Okay, I'll quit talking in circles, but I thought I'd just put up a short little video encouraging you to be able to enjoy your life, man. Like enjoy parts of the food. Food is a wonderful thing. It's created with it was supposed to be enjoyed, and we should enjoy it. And so I encourage you to do so. Find something you really, really like to eat in a feast and go for it. All right. See you guys in the next video. Hope you found this edifying in some way.